Did you know that 60% of social media users report feeling more insecure about their lives after spending time online? In this modern era, where social media constantly makes us feel evaluated and compared, learning to be more secure, serene, and at peace with ourselves is more crucial than ever. What if you could use the teachings of Stoicism to develop inner security that doesn't depend on likes or followers? In this video, we will explore 8 Stoic-based keys to help you stop being insecure. Each key will come with a detailed explanation and a quote from a Stoic philosopher that resonates with the lesson we are discussing. We will address concepts like Ataraxia, the dichotomy of control, and the importance of living according to our values. So, if you've ever felt insecure or struggled with self-image in this digital age, this video is for you. Get ready for a transformative journey that will help you develop inner security that doesn't depend on likes or followers, but on a deep understanding and acceptance of yourself. Before we continue, I'd appreciate it if you could like this video so it can reach many more people. If you don't want to miss any of my videos, subscribe and activate the notification bell. 1. The Dichotomy of Control. The first Stoic key to stop being insecure is to understand and apply the dichotomy of control. This is one of the fundamental teachings of Stoicism and refers to distinguishing between what is within our control and what is not. Epictetus, one of the most influential Stoic philosophers, explained it very clearly. Some things are up to us and some things are not up to us. It is better to do what is right than to seek the approval of others. Marcus Aurelius, Meditations. Insecurity often arises when we worry about factors that are outside our control, such as the opinions of others or uncertain outcomes. By focusing solely on what you can control, you reduce the anxiety and stress associated with these concerns. For example, in a job interview, instead of stressing about whether you'll be hired or not, which you can't control, focus on presenting yourself as best as possible, answering sincerely and demonstrating your skills, which you can control. Practical exercise. Understanding this dichotomy helps you accept the results, whatever they may be, with serenity. You know that you have done everything within your power and that the rest is part of the unpredictable nature of life. This acceptance provides you with a solid foundation of inner security that doesn't waver with external ups and downs. The next time you feel insecure, ask yourself, is this under my control? If the answer is no, let it go and focus on what you can influence. Over time, this practice will become second nature, significantly reducing your levels of insecurity and allowing you to live with more calm and confidence. 2. Practicing Ataraxia. The second Stoic key to stop being insecure is to cultivate Ataraxia. Ataraxia is a Greek term that translates to imperturbability or tranquility of the soul. For the Stoics, achieving ataraxia meant maintaining calm and serenity regardless of external circumstances. The mind that is free from passions is an impregnable fortress. A man has no stronger fortress in which to find refuge and remain unassailable forever. Marcus Aurelius, Meditations. Insecurity often arises when we let our emotions take over and allow external events to deeply affect us. For example, receiving negative criticism on social media can make us feel bad or doubt ourselves. Practicing ataraxia helps us take a calm stance and not be carried away by these negative emotions. Practical exercise. Daily meditation. Spend a few minutes each day meditating to calm your mind and focus on the present. Concentrate on your breathing and let go of any thoughts that may arise, especially those related to worries or insecurities. Stoic reflection. At the end of the day, reflect on the situations that disturbed you. Ask yourself if those situations were under your control and how you could have responded more calmly. This will help you develop greater awareness and self-control over time. Conscious response. The next time you face a situation that provokes insecurity, pause. Take a deep breath and remember the importance of ataraxia. Consciously decide how you want to respond instead of reacting impulsively. Developing ataraxia doesn't happen overnight, but with constant practice, you will start to notice a decrease in your levels of insecurity and an increase in your ability to stay calm in the face of adversity. 3. Death as an advisor. The third Stoic key to stop being insecure is to reflect on death, a concept known in Stoicism as memento mori, which means remember you will die. It may seem grim, but it is a powerful tool for living a fuller and more secure life. Do not act as if you were going to live 10,000 years. Death hangs over you while you live, while it is in your power. Be good. Marcus Aurelius, Meditations. Insecurity often stems from the fear of judgment by others, failure, and the uncertainty of the future. By keeping the idea of death present, these fears lose strength. Daily concerns become insignificant in the grand scheme of things. Practical exercise, memento mori meditation. Spend a few minutes each day reflecting on your mortality. Imagine how you would like to be remembered and what legacy you wish to leave. This practice will help you focus on what truly matters and act accordingly. Priority evaluation. Make a list of your current concerns. Ask yourself which of them will be relevant in a year, 5 years, or at the end of your life. This evaluation will help you distinguish between what deserves your attention and what does not. Live with purpose. Each day, perform at least one action that aligns with your deepest values and your purpose in life. It could be something small, like expressing gratitude, or something significant, like working on a project you are passionate about. By reflecting on death, you find a source of motivation to overcome insecurity and live more bravely and authentically. Remember that every moment is valuable, and there is no time to waste on unnecessary doubts and fears. 4. The power of the present. The fourth Stoic key to stop being insecure is to live in the present. Much of our anxiety and insecurity comes from worrying about the future or regretting the past. Marcus Aurelius advised, "Perform every act of your life as if it were your last." Meditations, Book 2. True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future. Seneca, Letters to Lucilius. Insecurity often arises from thoughts about the future. What if I fail? What will they think of me? By focusing on the present, you reduce these worries and concentrate on what you can do here and now. This allows you to act with greater confidence and effectiveness. Practical exercise. Mindfulness. Practice mindfulness daily. You can do this through meditation or simply by paying full attention to your daily activities, like eating or walking. Thought interruption. When you notice that you are worried about the future or the past, consciously interrupt those thoughts and redirect your attention to the present moment. Ask yourself, what can I do right now? Connection with the present. Set small reminders throughout the day to stop and connect with the present. This could be a sound, an alarm on your phone, or simply a habit like taking deep breaths. By living in the present, you reduce the influence of worries and fears that feed insecurity. You become more aware of your actions and decisions, allowing you to act with more confidence and tranquility. And 5. Acceptance of change. The fifth Stoic key to stop being insecure is the acceptance of change. The Stoics recognize that change is an inevitable part of life and that resisting it only causes suffering. Instead of fighting against the constant flow of change, they encouraged us to embrace it and adapt flexibly. It is not the load that breaks you down, it is the way you carry it. Seneca, Letter to Lucilius. Insecurity often arises when we cling to the known and fear the unknown. By accepting change as a natural part of life, we become more resilient and adaptable. Instead of resisting with fear and anxiety, we can embrace change as an opportunity to grow and learn. Practical exercise. Practice detachment. Identify areas of your life where you are too attached to specific outcomes or a particular way of doing things. Practice letting go of that attachment and opening yourself to new possibilities. Mental flexibility. Cultivate a flexible mindset that allows you to adapt to changing circumstances. Instead of resisting challenges, ask yourself how you can use them as opportunities to grow and learn. Gratitude for change. Instead of seeing change as a threat, practice seeing it as a blessing in disguise. Be grateful for the lessons it teaches and the opportunities it brings. By accepting change as a natural part of life, you become more secure in yourself and your ability to face any challenge that arises. You free yourself from the fear of the future and open up to a world of unlimited possibilities. 6. Living according to nature. The sixth Stoic key to stop being insecure is to live according to nature. For the Stoics, living according to nature means aligning with our true essence and the rational principles of the universe. It means understanding our place in the world and acting in harmony with our human nature. The goal of life is to live in agreement with nature, which is to live in harmony with the order and reason of the cosmos. Seneca, Letters to Lucilius. Insecurity often arises when we feel disconnected from ourselves and others. We try to live according to external expectations or pursue goals that do not align with our true nature. By living according to nature, we focus on what really matters and feel more authentic and connected. Practical exercise, self-knowledge. Spend time getting to know yourself. Reflect on your values, strengths, and weaknesses. Ask yourself what truly matters to you and what makes you feel fulfilled. Acts of virtue. Practice virtue in your daily life. Do things that reflect your values and principles. This could be as simple as being honest in a difficult situation, helping someone without expecting anything in return, or being fair in your decisions. Connection with nature. Spend time in nature to remember your place in the world and the interconnectedness of all things. This can help you feel more at peace and aligned with the universe. By living according to nature, you build a life that is consistent with your principles and values. This reduces insecurity because you know you are being true to yourself and acting in harmony with the natural order of the world. And 7, the importance of virtue. The seventh Stoic key to stop being insecure is to focus on virtue. For the Stoics, virtue is the only true good and the key to a full and happy life. The main virtues are wisdom, justice, courage, and moderation. By cultivating these virtues, we strengthen our character and become more secure in ourselves. Only a life lived in virtue can be a tranquil and happy life. Seneca, Letters to Lucilius. Insecurity often comes from uncertainty about our own abilities and values. By focusing on virtue, we cultivate a solid foundation of self-respect and confidence. We know that no matter what happens around us, we are acting rightly and honestly. Practical exercise. Identification of values. Make a list of your core values and the virtues you want to cultivate. Write them down in a visible place so you can remember them daily. Daily reflection. At the end of each day, reflect on your actions and decisions. Ask yourself if you acted according to your values and virtues. If you find areas for improvement, plan how you can do better next time. Acts of virtue. Each day, make a conscious effort to practice at least one virtue. This could be helping someone in need, justice, facing a fear, courage, learning something new, wisdom, or controlling an impulse, moderation. By focusing on virtue, you build an identity based on solid principles, which reduces insecurity and increases your confidence. You feel more in control of your life and more secure in your decisions because you know they are aligned with what is right and good. 8. The importance of self-mastery. The 8th Stoic key to stop being insecure is to cultivate self-mastery. Self-mastery refers to the ability to control our emotions, impulses, and desires, to act deliberately and consciously. For the Stoics, self-mastery was essential for achieving inner tranquility and virtue. Learn to discard the part that disappoints you and focus on what you can control. Seneca, Letters to Lucilius. Insecurity often arises when we feel out of control or when our emotions dominate us. By cultivating self-mastery, we can manage our emotions and behaviors more effectively, allowing us to act with confidence and security. Practical exercise. Self-observation. Spend time each day observing your emotional reactions and behaviors. Ask yourself what triggered those reactions and how you could have responded differently. Practice self-control. Identify an area of your life where you would like to have more self-mastery, whether it is diet, exercise, impulsive spending, or anything else. Set clear goals and work to develop habits that help you achieve those goals. Mindfulness. Practice mindfulness to train your mind to be more present in the moment and less susceptible to distractions and automatic reactions. By cultivating self-mastery, you become more secure in yourself and your abilities to handle any situation that arises. You free yourself from the control of negative emotions and open yourself up to a life of greater tranquility and balance. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the teachings of Stoicism and how they can help you overcome insecurity. I hope these keys are useful to you in developing inner security and living a fuller and more authentic life. Remember, true strength comes from within, and by applying these Stoic principles, you can face any challenge with calm and confidence. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it and share it with your friends. Subscribe to our channel and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Until next time, and keep cultivating your inner strength.